Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Old School Time Traveler. Today I want to discuss a popular game, Skyline, with urban structure, urban management, and so on. And if you have any comments or information, please let me know in the comments. And if you like it, I would be happy to subscribe my channel. So as you can see, we have a box or maybe a square right here, and we should design our city within this box. But for later, we can purchase the other sides. If you just click these areas here, options here, you can purchase it later, the other sides. So we have two straight line, one-way line to here and the other line to exit. One of them for entrance and one of them for exit to this, from the city. So when you just click here, roads, you can't see and use the other options of the city. Maybe small roads, medium roads, large roads, highway, and so on. But for now, I just put maybe a small roads right here to pop up the other options. So as you can see, we have two streets, one of them for entrance and one of them for exit. You see. I prefer to use this 6-lane one-way road. It's a large road that you can access here. I just prefer it like this, but after that I will show you later about why I didn't use the other options such as medium roads or small roads. Also, for later use, I will use this highway for here. So for now, I use this street, this large street, and I just continue it from there to there, and the other one like this. So as you can see, the demand for residential zones is too high. So you just need to prepare some kind of infrastructure such as electricity and water for people. So in order to use and install or maybe know about the area of the residential zones, you should know something else such as the material used for maybe for industrial uses. So as you can see, just click it right here, we have oil resources, and farming resources, and forestry resources. So forestry and the or farming, it could be right there and there. So it would be better to put your industrial zones there and there. But before that, I should know about the water and drain pipe. So as you just want to install both of them, this water pumping station and the drain station, the drain pipe, I mean, just need to know the path of water. So if you just put the maybe the water pumping right here, it would be good, and also there it would be good. But make sure that you just you have to put the water drain after the water pumping, because when the drain of the city goes to this area and this sites, this river I mean, and if the water pumping pops up this drain, the whole city goes ill, and you know the hospitals get crowded. So make sure you check this out for them. So for pumping station, I prefer it. Let me just install it first. This water drain, I prefer it here for now. And in terms of access and the other options, it would be better to set these water pumping right here. And I just installed a water pump. It's a pipe, sorry. It's a water pipe to connect both of them. And also, if I install and put the maybe other streets of the city, I will connect these pipes to the city. So, in terms of know about the area, where should we begin and install our residential zone? You should know about the sites, and as I told you later, for now I prefer this area for residential zones, and after that you can also use this area for industrial zones. And I'll tell you later about the pollution and the noise pollution about industrial zones and how to connect these zones together. I mean the residential zones and the industrial zones, because it contains a lot of pollution. So you just need to check this out before you install the city, and I mean you plan your city. So it would be good to install and put the large road for entrance to the residential zones like this, or with an angle of 45. Let me just check this out. Yeah, that would be good. So the other options would be this, but I should tell you about these options. When just consider a car right here, just want to enter to the city, and when he arrive here, let me just, that will be it. So when he arrived here, he should stop the car and turn over here. But when you just create this angle instead of this 90 angle, here like this 45 angle, it would be better because you can't, the car wouldn't stop. So it goes right here without any stop. So it would control, you can control the traffic like this with the default speed and the stop place and so on. So you just delete this and continue this path from there to there. So, and for installing the other options, for installing the residential zones, I prefer it to use these 2-lane road. So when you install this large road right here, I think it'd be good to put your residential zones from here, not here, because the default speed would be maybe 16. Yes, would be the default speed. As you can see, it said the speed is 60, and if we want to have a stop right here, it would be a traffic here. So in order to control the traffic, it would be better to, I mean, if you want to control this traffic for these intersections right here, it would be better to install the small roads there. And also I preferred, for the later reasons I told you, 45 angle. So I put it like this here, and just put the other options and put the residential zones, these zones here. So if we want to continue its path, it would be good. We can do it like this, put a dead end. We can do it with a dead end. We don't need to connect all of this, maybe these streets together, and we just can continue this path from there to there. You can connect the end of these dead end streets, but you can just let me just connect this end, and in order to put the other area zones, you can install it like this. So you can control as easy as pie the traffic of the entrance from there, and you can separate the car, separate the residential car here, and separate the other maybe zones cars such as industrial zones from there or other parts. So let me just continue its path from there to there, and also this path. Oops, let me just, I should control it like this, and it's like this, so it will be good. So in order to turn back the entrance of there to there, you can also continue this path like this, and also continue this path like this, and I will use it. I will use this path for later use for other zones. So this would be good because the default speeds would be the same. The 60 speed is right here, and the 60 speed is right here. So you can control it, and also you can put the other residential zones like branches of the tree, like there, and the other part of this snap. As you can see, this blue circle, it says snap, and you can turn on and turn off these snaps from toggle snapping angle, road length, grid and road guidelines, and also you can turn off all. Oops. So as you can see, we have the other zones options such as low density commercial zones and the industrial zones. But here in this part, in this episode, I prefer to use and just tell you about these residential zones, and for later parts I will tell you about the commercial zones and how you should control the traffic jams and so on, and connect all the parts of the city together and control this energy and the congestions. So in order to just install some kind of intersection right here to rotate the car and turn over the car from there to there to the exit point, you can install maybe intersection. So as you can see, we can use these intersections and you can rotate it, move it like this with right click. If you wish, just right click, you can control it. So let me see it from the top. Yeah, that would be good. So, and as you can see, we have some kind of small roads right here, and all of these circles, it's some kind of one way, and I don't use for now. Also, for now, I don't use these intersections there, but I will upgrade the roads to the these circles to the large roads. This is a small road, so just click it right here and use these 6-lane one-way roads. So we have intersections there, and as I already told you, for later use, I will turn these large roads to the highway. So, if we want to just put this here, I don't use there. So, and this from here to here. So, that would be good. Also, for controlling the other parts of the city, you can access the other streets from this highway, from these large roads, from this part of the city, and also from this part of the city. You can control the better traffic from all of part of the city. So I think it would be good, but we have the one options, and that is electricity. As you can see, we have power line that transmit the electricity from A point to the B point. But for now, I prefer to use this wind turbine. If you just click it right here, you can install this turbine anywhere you want, but you need to do this some site, some area like this, or this area, or this area here, even, or even this area. For now, I'll use this part because you know, as you can see from these options right here, info views and wind options, you can see the strength, call, and strength. So if you just install the wind turbine for this part, I mean the white part, or maybe the call part, the power output would be maybe sometimes 1 or 0 or 2, but most of the time it would be 0, because the wind strength would be calm right here. But if you just install in the right place, you can have a power output some kind of 8, sometimes 7, or sometimes at a minimum of 6 megawatts. So I prefer to use it here, and if you can see, electricity from here goes to here, and I use this transmission, some kind of power line from here to here, and for transmit electricity to the residential zones. Oops, I totally forgot to delete this small words right here. So, as you can see, I transmit the electricity from here to here, and from there to there, but we should wait to for other part of the city it should be constructed. And also for water pipe, I prefer to use this line. Let me stop the time. connect the pipeline and the water pumping and water drain to the city. So I prefer it in order to organize the whole of city like this. Let me just put it on the streets. That'd be good. Okay, that would be good. So, and also for this area, you should install this. Let me just, that would be good. You need to know about this object of water pipe. If you install more than you want, your upkeep would be increased, and that would be a problem for later use for your bank balance and for your budgets. But for now, I prefer it like this. That would be good. So, as I already told you, we should wait to install the other part of the city. So, as you can see, this part goes right there and connects already by this line. So we should wait. So in order to use the other area for your residential zone, it would be good to put and install the other small roads like this. I don't prefer to use this snap right here because as you can see, there would be a problem with a traffic jams right here. That would be a traffic right here. There's a small road maybe installed right here, and it's a live road. The default speed is 16, but for these it's 40. So make sure you just create the whole of this residential area without any problem for your traffic jams. So as you can see, if we want to put the residential zones here, we have some kind of noise pollution for highways. Highways include some kind of noise pollution, but unfortunately we have not access with highway for now. But for now, just consider highways includes some kind of noise pollution, and that would be a problem for residential area. So I think that would be enough for these episodes, and for later episodes I will tell you about these commercial zones and the industrial zones, and how to control the traffic and how to use the area and this area and the resources area, these are maybe natural resources area, and these options for later episodes. So I hope you like it, and if you have any comments, please let me know in the comments, and please subscribe to my channel. For now, goodbye.